Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rock the bookies. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rock the bookies. Not financial advice, but you can follow me. I got a straight bet, parlay, and a lottery. I'll never be in debt, I'm passing unless it's quality. But I'm fucking any bookie up, cause I'm all about equality. Do it raw, we don't let them wear a blindfold. No pause, we just fuck them in they eye hole. KBO, NPB, we always get the sweep. Don't forget to tell the picks right before you go to sleep. Waking up to green, ain't no better feeling than that. Population got your bankroll fat. Went from digging in the crates to looking up the stats. Now bookies crashing out when the Degens stack. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rock the bookies. I'm a Degen. We were Degens. You a Degen. You a Degen. I'm a Degen. We some Degens, and we should be friends. You a Degen. I'm a Degen. We some Degens. You a Degen. You a Degen. I'm a Degen. We some Degens, and we should be friends.
We are live.
What up? Degens, underrated? Sorry, guys. It was a crazy busy week, man, and the slates have not been the greatest, but we had a really good NPB weekend. We had a 2-pick on, Friday night that hit, and a 2-pick on Saturday night that hit. So you just got to wait for the right lines, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They have not been great as of late. But how are we doing, guys?
Bunch of new players too. We don't know about.
Yeah, shitty imports, man. I just want to quickly go over our MLB projection model. It's like pretty fully functional now. I think it'll be really optimal mid-May when we get to start using the current season data only. This blending last season and this season, so obviously we're only 2 weeks in. So, but yeah, man. I mean, basically, right now it has like you can upload a pitcher automatically. You can just upload all the starting pitchers, and it'll do it automatically and pull all their data, like their pitch arsenal, their advanced metrics, pitching profile, like their zone contact, chase percentage, and all that. And then once you have them like all uploaded, you can go to the bats, and you can also upload the entire starting lineups just by one button. Just click on it. And this will be different once I make it available online. But yeah, it just automatically uploads all the lineups, batting lineups, and then you just click run projections. And then it'll give you its top pick of the day, and then it added this little nice feature. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Blez, like their card pack opening online you can do. Kind of modeled that, man. It's like you open up a pack of cards here, and it's 6 plays that are going to be in this pack. 3 are going to be top overs, it suggests, and 3 are going to be the top unders that it suggests. So we open it. This is what it's got. And it's going to base it on like the over probability percentage for these, and then the under probability. But a lot of it, you got to take with a grain of salt early in the season because it's basing it off, like, most of it, like I said, off of last year's stats. So, like, over a lot of his last year's stats are going to be incorporated. So, it's probably projecting him pretty high, but he looks pretty rough to start the season. So, you got to use your own judgment here, obviously, and not just roll with it. Like Colin Ray, I think he's really hard to trust, man. I mean, it's a good matchup against Tampa Bay, but things like that, man. And then you'll get like the actual projections here, and fantasy projections, the fantasy first inning pitches. And then it goes through, shows the batting lineup. So there's a K percentage versus the pitcher's hand. It shows all their advanced metrics for each batter. It shows also their head-to-head history, K percentage versus the pitcher if they have faced them before. And then you also get like the percentage, their odds to strike out. Like Adames has a really high odds at 1.05. Anything like above 0.6 is like marked in green, which is like a pretty high chance. Anything above 60%, obviously. But yeah, he has like 100% strikeout probability. Good old Willie. What I think is really cool, I like having it organized like this, because this is stuff I used to do by hand. It shows like the number of batters in the lineup that have like poor chase contact, poor zone contact, and that chase. So see here in the Giants lineup, 6 of 9 bats have really poor chase contact, and then 7 of 9 have really poor zone contact relative to league averages. And that's important for a lot of pitchers, because like pitchers that rely on this kind of metrics, they can make it really easy with your decision making. Like if you have like 6 or more of the bats that have both bad zone or chase, then some of the pitchers have like a really high hit rate when that's the case. And then here it just shows like the batting history, the BVP history, batter versus pitcher history. This is probably why Willie has a really high chance of striking out against Nola, because he's faced him 21 times and struck out 10 of those 21. So almost a 50% K rate versus him. And then it shows the overall K percentage of the lineup versus the pitcher. And it uses like 3 different submodels. So it uses a light GBM, which is always going to be like a little bit on the higher side, weighted. And then it uses a Bassan, and then a logistic model. And the logistic is going to be, I feel like, a little more accurate, but then it just takes all 3 submodels and combines it into one ensemble projection. So the other cool thing is like you can, I added this feature, like you can just like, if you want to view by eye, okay, what is the matchup like? If we look at like, let's go to Nola since we're talking about. All right, so shows his pitch arsenal here on the right. His primary finishers are like the curveball, right? So we can look at how the Giants strike out versus first just right-hand pitching in general this season and last season combined. It's combining last season and this season. And then we can also go to the pitch tie, right? So we can go to curveball. It shows like their K percentage versus the curveball, how many plate appearances they faced against the curveball, and then it also shows the whip percentage, which is important too. So yeah, Willie, high strikeout rate versus the curve, high whip percentage versus the curve. Big reason why he's projected to strike out at such a high rate. If we got changeup, yeah. So
Jeez, Willie.
stuff like that. I think it's cool. Like to have like, I'm trying to integrate like all of it, so you can have it all in one place, like stuff like this. Where you can just like look at it. If you want to do a deeper dive, look at the data. Not only just have like actual projection model stuff to look at, but you can do like a much deeper dive. Also shows the walk percentage as well. And then I added like a game line feature, which needs a lot of work because I used to be able to pull the live odds from Odd API right now, but I can't because I used all the tokens up, so I gotta get that back going. But right now you can just click and auto load all the matchups that you already have in here. Then you can project it analytically, or we can do a simulation, right? We can simulate each game based on all the data of the pitchers and batters in the matchup, and we can simulate it. You can simulate like 10,000 times, or you can simulate it up to like 50,000 times. It gives you like really high precision. So let's do like 50,000 times. We're gonna simulate, and then it'll give you its favorite pick of the day. But really, it's what it's supposed to do is like take in the Vegas lines and try to find an edge. What's going to give you the best edge in ROI? But right now, it's just gonna show you the one that has the money on it. It's obviously the team that's picking to win, and then it tells you the percentage chance of winning. It also has first 5 projections, like the run total. If you're into betting first 5s, and I recommend that for like once we get deeper in the season, have more data, and the pitchers are fully stretched out, and you can trust them. I think that'd be really something to take advantage of. But yeah, like cards, saying it's almost 60%. I always look for like something that's like above 60% or near it.
Now, have you noticed, is the model close to the bookies so far?
Well, I haven't been able to upload. I could like type in, see this is the Vegas lines on here.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I do is like, what I have is like back testing, which is important to back test. It compares like the actual results to the Vegas line and then to the models line. And then it compares the MEA like error, right? Like which one is more efficient. And then the model will train itself and learn like, okay, we need to adjust this to get closer to the actual lines. So yeah, I think that's why it's important to have the Vegas lines in here, because the Vegas lines is something to compare against. For
sure.
And yeah, so like, I mean, I could type this in, like you could type this in manually too, but it's just nice to have it. I had it set up where it's like automatically pulling, but you got to pay money for that. So it's something I have to do once we put it online, so people can just like, all you have to do is just be one click of the button. You just click fetch odds here, and it'll fill each game all the Vegas lines. So it'll give you the first 5 over under, it'll give you the money line odds and the run total odds too, over under. Yeah, so I mean, like based on this, like I would pick, like the first time I set it up and ran it, it went 4-4. Could have just been by chance, because money lines are tricky with baseball, man, as we know. A lot of different shit can happen, but I would do like the Marlins, 50% odds. Cards at 59%. Saying it's projecting a 10.1 total. I don't know what the Vegas total is on it. We can look real quick. Vegas total. What is it? $8.5. It's seeing a range of like 5 to 16, and it's just taking a median at 10. Let's see what happens if we do this. If we put 8.5, what's the money line on here? Cards minus 122. What's the first 5? $4.5. Okay. Yeah. So you're getting somewhat of an edge here. It's projecting 5.2 runs in the first 5. So you would consider the over at minus 125. Yeah. Gonna keep adding stuff to it though. I think we'll do like first inning. We'll add first inning for the people that like nerfies, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm thinking like putting like a beta version online soon, and then I think it'll be fully operational once we have like enough data from this season, which will probably be like mid-May. So like if you use it before mid-May, you just gotta know it's blending stats from last season, which can be misleading. But yeah, there you go, man. But I mean, it counts for a lot of stuff, man. Like, it counts for like what you can put the umpire on here, which can affect the calls. Even though there's ABS, sometimes they don't make a challenge when the call is wrong. Days rest, which is important. The pitchers on short day rest are coming off extended. You need to put the catcher, which catcher framing can matter. Which catcher is going for the pitcher. It incorporates the temperature, the wind, whether it's a day game or not. And then you can set what innings you projected the pitcher to go, whether it's 5, 6. That's really going to affect the projection result. Also, the pitch count limit, like what you think the max pitches thrown for the game will be. And then it incorporates like all of the Vegas lines for the outs, the hits, the runs, the pitcher's money line, and that all is important for help projecting the fantasy line. Because if they have like really high hits allowed and earned runs, and their team are major underdogs, it's probably going to skew the fantasy to go under. And then it also incorporates like the previous Ks they've had so far this season, as well as their previous Vegas line Ks this season, which helps train the model and let it know, like, okay, this pitcher is normally at say 5.5, but today he's at 6.5. So it raises a flag for the model to know that, okay, the bookies think he's going to do pretty well today, and it'll make slight adjustments for that. Yeah, that's it, guys. All right, let's talk some NPB. It's a small slate, right? We're missing a game?
Yeah, we're missing a game.
And we got a bunch of trash pitchers going. Well,
Yeah.
let's start with Yakult at Hanshin. Yakult, man, continue to surprise us. We created our own spreadsheet log that automatically pulls all this data. Let's look at their batting. This is the team average stats. They're batting 303. So not like, probably like what, in the middle?
Big Yak.
Average 2.7 runs, yeah. But they're striking out the most, 25%.
Yeah, just trying to pull it up over here on this other site to see. Compare. Yeah, Yak is definitely striking out the most. This is a little different, but pretty similar. And you have on-base percentage instead of batting average, I guess.
Yeah. I can add that. But we don't have the Hanshin pitcher, right? He's new, first start. So
yeah.
What did they do last night? I gotta fix it. It's like repeating games. But Lucas had 6. His line was 5.5. He only went 5 innings. Only 19 batters. He still got 6. Yeah. They're bad, man, in terms of striking out. But we don't have the pitcher, so
yeah,
it's not nothing talk about there. What about Hanshin's side? How's Hanshin been? I know they've had some high strikeout. Lots of pitchers have some high strikeouts, but they're only 18%, right?
I think I had 21 here. But yeah, they're a little lower than average. So they haven't been striking out too much. But who knows exactly who they face. Let me look at this other thing here.
Matsumoto for Munchin had
They only
5.
They only gave up 4 Ks to Planty. Spencer Howard had 7,
60,
but you know how
60.
he's been.
Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Agawa got 3 against him. Shitty Agawa.
Yeah. The Kurabayashi guy got 9.
Wait, is he a righty or lefty?
I'm not sure. I don't even know who that guy is. I don't think we've had his props yet.
Okay, last year they struck out, I know, a lot more to righties.
Takota got 9.
Oh my god.
But
He's a lefty.
Some of the other guys haven't done much, though, so it's hard to know. Still early in the season.
That Cox guy had 7 against him, and he had 0 last night against Shinichi.
Mm-hmm.
Little weird, man.
Yeah. Okugawa sucks, though. I mean, he's not a strikeout guy. So.
Spencer Howard had 7. Takamura.
Okugawa is a 16.8%er from last year. 8% the year before. So, I mean, he's not really a K guy. And he's kind of highly unstable. So, he had a good game, first game. That's why his Ks are at 4.5. But usually he's a 3.5 so. We got a little value on his under.
10% K rate this year so far.
No, not Ogawa, but Okugawa.
Right. Why is it 21%?
Yeah, he had one good game. That's why we're at 4.5. But good.
What was his name? Hiroshima?
Yeah. He went 7 innings, only gave up 3 hits and had 1 earned 5 Ks. But
Hiroshima's bad. They're dead last in hitting. They're batting 224 on base, 220 percentage,
I mean,
and then
if just looking at what we have on the board, I think his under's worth a little stab there. I mean, he's not a K guy.
Okay, we can add it. Does Underdog have anything yet?
They do. They have the same. Just the ones that are not goblins and not demons. They just copy like losers. So, you could play him on Underdog. You know, you get better odds or better payouts on Underdog with the 2 picks.
Okay, I know nothing about the Hanshin pitcher, but for those trying to play book plays, I mean, I would have to take Hanshin here, just how bad. I don't know how bad Okugawa is, but Yakult, like, they just keep getting it done, man. 8-2.
Mm-hmm.
Their bats, like, yeah, they strike out, but they're not awful, man. Like, they're getting like almost 3 runs a game. They're like in the top 5 for runs per game.
That's funny. 3 runs is top 5.
You know, I mean, Hiroshima is definitely the worst in terms of hitting.
Yak's about middle.
Yeah, they're mid.
Jake Cole's here. Kev's here.
can't-
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? What up, guys? I can't call it, bro.
Nah.
I would just stay away.
Yeah, nah. These are all weird matchups today.
Yeah. All right,
Except for
next
Miyagi.
Giants at Hiroshima for sure. Giants Hiroshima. We got
Hero has we have no props for that guy. Norimoto, we have his props. I was looking at him a little bit. He's a reliever turned starter this year. There's not much on him though. He doesn't. I mean, he's just another mid. He did go 7, but who knows? It's only one game. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is like Hiroshima, they're not. Maybe it's just the pitchers they face early in the season, but they're not striking out according here. I mean, I'm seeing 17, almost 17% hit rate.
Bunk Whitley only had 2. The other Hiroto Stoner Takahashi only had 4. Murakami 6. Magawa 2. Big Hiroto, our favorite Takahashi, he had 9. And Sakura, I don't know who that is. A youngster had 9 also. So, but lately, yeah, they haven't been K'ing much. Earlier in the season, they gave up 9 back-to-back, but since then, not much.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's a true 50-50 prop. It's 4.5.
Yeah. Yeah. They have his outs too, I think.
Oh, they do?
But I think. Oh no, that's the other dude, Nishino. I got him confused. Sorry. No outs for him. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to know with him. He's not really a strikeout guy either. And this is his first year starting. But it's hard to know, man. It's hard to know. Okugawa is the only one I kind of lean under there so far.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if I had to choose for him, I would lean the over just because, like, if he goes 7 innings, there's a good chance he just lands on 5. And how bad their Hiroshima has been, like they're dead last in Boba, dead last in hits per game, and way dead last or second last in runs per game behind Cebu. So I need to add walk percentage. I wish we had his outs. Did he go 7 his first start?
He went 7.
Yeah. And see, it took 7 to get exactly 5, right?
You're right. That's what I'm saying. He's not a strikeout guy.
Yeah, man, that's right on the edge, man. That's like that's a true coin toss. Okay. I mean, I would take the Giants here. How bad Hiroshima is hitting. I don't know anything about this Akamoto. Is this his first start?
I think so, yeah. We've never had his props.
Oh, no. He started. This is a different Akamoto on Hiroshima. He had 7 innings, 4 Ks.
Yeah, we just never had his props, so we probably didn't pay too much attention.
Okay. Yeah, I would. Before looking at the lines, I would take the Giants, but I mean, Hiroshima is at home. Tend to play a little bit better at home. Yeah, it's almost even money line. It's minus 118 for the Giants.
Zokamoke, he had a really good start last game.
He did. Yeah, actually, I don't know, man.
He was a reliever last year too. It's only his second season, his first season starting. So,
what if he just did underrun first 5 here?
Depends. I mean, if those haven't been my favorite things so far this year, they've been hit or miss because it's just the beginning of the season. It's hard to know, but they are having them a little high. It's almost like if you just took every single alt under, you might be okay. But let's look at that one in particular. What they got the line at. 5.5. So they have it low. They have 5.5 for the full game. They don't even have the first 5 up yet for Bovada, but I'm guessing it's going to be around 4 flat for minus 220 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a lean. I mean, like Hiroshima, I mean, their bats, nothing to fear. 1.5 runs per game.
Mm-hmm. That's so crazy.
Giants.
1.5 runs a game.
I know. Giants, man, they're like average. So,
Yeah.
That would be a lean. I won't put that as a lean. Okay. Nippon Ham Fighters versus the Eagles. It's at rack. We got Mr. Contact Merch himself, Kato, versus Jose.
Yeah. The one interesting thing about that one was they do have his outs at 17.5. I know he's not the guy that really goes the deepest usually, but 17.5. I'm always a sucker for those 6-inning things. I look at that like, oh man, come on, guys. This is NPB. All you got to do is not get rocked, and you'll get that 6 innings. But
yeah, I mean, he got rocked. I mean, he struggled against SoftBank, but they're like the best bats in the league. And he went 5 innings. 3 walks is what probably kept him from going 6 in that game, having 3 walks and 6 hits.
Exactly.
But he had 5 Ks. I mean, Nippon's still striking out, right? It says 18%. What's his K line? Oh, I would consider if it was 4.5.
Me too. I definitely would. But yeah, 5.5. You're getting up there. You're a superstar with that 5.5. I noticed old Kitayama had 10 yesterday.
He did?
I don't see how fighters aren't going to win.
How many starts does Urena have? Just that one? And I don't have his pitches thrown on here. No. Okay. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Passy pass. Extra pass. Pass with a side of pass.
And they can tell, man. We know what he's gonna do.
Well,
Pop out.
I was talking about Kato in his 17.5 outs too. That's the one I was talking about. Like,
oh yeah, I can get down with that because Rack has not been good to start the season.
Yep. I think the payout might suck, but I was hoping it would be on Underdog. But of course, they only give you the flat lines where they don't have the goblins or whatever still. So unfortunately, we don't have that. We only have the strikeouts on Underdog. But PrizePicks, I do have 17.5 outs.
Why did he only go 6 and he had in that game?
Yeah.
He only had 0 walks.
I was
0
looking
runs,
at that.
Only
I
4
was looking
hits.
at that. It's because they were whooping ass. I believe it was 7-0.
Okay, I was gonna say, was it a blowout?
Let me double check though. Pretty sure that's what I remember here. Let's see. Yeah. They won 7-1. And in the 6th inning, after 6, it was Fighters scored 2 more runs in the bottom of the 6th to make it 6-0, so they probably took him out, and he was at 95 pitches. So, makes sense. They didn't need him in there anymore.
Yeah.
But 6 innings, I mean, against this poo-poo team.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, that's what he's good for, bro. Is like he's a contact pitcher. He gets quick pop-outs.
Yeah.
So as long
We
as
know.
the ball's not put in-
Remember back in the day when you read the thing about the coach and how he loves to just let him just go. What was it? I
Yeah.
forget what we called it. The ninja
Yeah.
something. But remember, this is the one guy he
weird.
kind of pulls a little earlier than the other guys because he's the worst pitcher in the rotation. But it's still, I mean, 6 innings for him against this team. He should get there.
Yeah.
Let's see what the payout is, though. I think the payout might be. My PrizePicks isn't working over here. Let me try to do it on my phone. But pretty sure the payout might not be the best. Still probably worth a play, though, because he should go. He should get there.
No, it's 2.8.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
That's on the high end. It's usually
Yeah.
2.6 or 2.7.
Yeah. I was wrong. Yeah, that's right. That plus Okagawa under. I don't mind playing that a little bit.
And this is only on PrizePicks?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, as long as the ball's not put in play and he's just getting contact outs, I would take Nippon's first 5 here, but I don't know.
Yeah, Nippon's good, man. I like him. We picked him to win it all, so we got to back him. Yeah, money line. Just to look at
first 5. Let's do plus.
Let's see if they have that.
It's usually like 2. If it's a favorite team, it's usually like minus 250 or something.
Bovada's tripping. Bovada's not giving us anything.
They're not heavy on favorites, so
minus 150.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go to Cebu at SoftBank. Sugai facing Atsu. I mean,
the guy sucks, but bro, his outs are at 14.5.
Oh my gosh. Against SoftBank?
Yeah, SoftBank scares. Definitely. And he's a loose cannon, so it's hard to know. But man, five innings. You know me and my outs, I still just keep going back to him no matter how many times they whoop me. But nah, I'll probably pass too. But 14.5 is pretty low. Otsu is a non-K guy, that's for sure. Is he not on there? Ayo's here. What's up, Ayo?
Why can't I find him, bro?
Let me see what
Oh, here he is. Okay, yeah, I remember him now. Okay.
Oh, yeah, they just didn't add the H for some unknown reason.
His first start of the season, which is kind of weird.
Nah, I swear he started. Are you sure?
I did 2026. Oh, it just didn't upload. Okay.
Yeah, he started. I remember last year they had him super low, and so he took his overs a few times. He was at 2.5 a lot last year. But we realized how shitty he really is. So he's just not a K guy. He's okay, but he's not a strikeout guy.
Wait, no. Wait, this wasn't always a demon, right? Did they make this a demon before we got on?
What's that?
Like his 3.5 Ks?
No, I'm pretty sure it was. Okay.
Oh man, yeah, these are 2 nasty pitchers, man.
Yeah. He was good when they had his Ks at 2.5, but he still shit the bed a few times. But yeah, we were getting him at 2.5 for some reason last year, and I don't remember why. Was it last year, or was it the year before? Even I'm remembering.
Both these pitchers had 1K.
Oh, I remember. He didn't. He was a reliever 2 years ago. That's why, and then he came into the league and started last year. Yeah. No. Anyways, he's a pass. Sugar, old Sugar guy. He's not very consistent either. He's scary. He can get Ks though. I remember that. But yeah, he's probably a pass too. Unless you want to roll with the 14.5 outs, which I'm sure you don't.
Is it a goblin?
I think it is. Yeah, it's not on Underdog, which means it's a goblin. Now, if Underdog would just give us those little plays, the goblin plays, and then have a little payout be a little lower, we'd be coming with some good plays here, because they pay out so nice for 2 picks, but they're not doing that yet for some reason. So we just gotta wait. But until those couple plays from earlier are decent, these plays here we got to pass on, I think.
I agree. In terms of game line, man, like I mean, you got two just like below average pitchers going head to head. So then I got to go to the bats, and then I definitely trust SoftBank bats over Cebu, and SoftBank being at home. Yeah, I would take SoftBank here.
Mm-hmm. If you had to, yep.
Full game.
What are
I'm
those
sure
odds?
they're like minus 160, minus 180.
Yeah, probably. They are minus 310.
Oh, DraftKings has a minus 285.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not even worth it.
I would never play that minus 285 for a money line. That's like
No.
That's like it got to be a for sure thing.
Yeah, and it's not, right? Because like
Urena or
trash
whatever that
pitchers.
dude's name is could win that game. I don't know. It's a rough one though. I mean,
All right,
SoftBank all of a sudden's good. Well, I mean, actually they're good, but I remember they used to strike out all the time. Now they're last at striking out so far this year. So,
Yeah.
anyways, we'll learn as we go here.
Lottie at Oryx.
Your favorite,
Nishino.
boy.
Miyagi move.
There you go. Now you're talking.
Lottie is right there with Yak on terms of striking out, man. Like crazy.
Yeah, they're definitely on the top. I got them here at 24%. They're third. Yak first, Rack second, Lottie third. And those are the three that kind of stand out from the rest of the pack.
Yeah.
Yak,
Yeah.
Rack, and Lottie.
Wanabe even had 6 against Lottie. Kona only had 2, which is kind of weird because that's not Kona. That's someone. That's Akauchi.
Matsumoto
My
had
boy
6.
Taira only had 5, and he went the complete game 9 innings. Unless he's been getting contact out after contact out.
And then the very next game, Hasano threw that no-hitter. 12 Ks against him. 128 pitches, 9 innings, no hits, no runs. Kato even had 5 Ks.
That's weird though that Taira only had 5. He's like a strikeout
Yeah.
guy. He's not a contact guy. I wonder what his pitch mix is because he's usually like a fastball that he tries to live in the zone. I wonder if that matters for Lottie here.
I can tell you what it is so far.
Because Koki only had 6. Kato had 5. Yosawa had 9. Matsumoto had 6.
Pitch type 2026. He looks like he's a junker, actually. And it's weird because that was just what, 2 games worth? Yeah, 2 games worth. You know what? It's weird though. If you look at his years before, because they'll show you his pitch type for each year, and definitely at least the first 2 games, he threw a lot less fastballs. Looks like he added that force. What's it called? The fastball, or you call it four seam. He added the 4 seam this year, which is interesting. But that's about it. That's the only difference. I don't know why. Just that type of game, I guess. First game of the year. Miyagi got killed game 1, and then turned into Miyagi again game 2.
Well, I mean, he's still giving up runs over him. Like, gave up 3 runs to Saito still. Gave up 8 and 3. A lot of those were errors, though. I guess his defense is just not backing him this year.
This dude's trying to go pro next year. He's trying to get his case.
Yeah, look at last season. He ended the season 9 back-to-back games starts versus Lottie and had 9 and 9.
Mm-hmm. I wish it was 6.5, like you said earlier. 7.
I know, but at least it's not a goblin. Like, yeah, I'll push, but like if it was 6.5 goblin, I hate eating that juice. But
not even giving us his outs. Doesn't matter. I'm scared of him, man. at 7?
Yeah. Oh, bro. Like, but the thing is like, he's either going to go way under or he's going to go way over and finish with like 9 or 10. Is my prediction. So, like, I don't know. Because usually when he's back at the K's, it's 9 or more. Or he's just falling way short. He's just a hard guy to trust in general. I mean, like, I don't know if it's like his conditioning, but he's just an all or nothing guy, man. Like, he's either just like really on his A game and dominating, or he's just getting shelled. And he gets rocked by like shitty teams. I remember last year, was it a Yakult game? Yeah, here you can only make it 4 innings. Give up 4 runs, 7 hits in 4 innings.
Yeah.
But I mean, he has good hit. I will say this: he has good history against Lati. 9-9, 5-6, 10 in terms of Ks. A lot of those games he went deep in 8 innings. He went 8 innings twice versus them. He's never pitched less than 6 against them. And he's at home. I think it's worth with their limited options. I would take a shot on it, but 7 is pretty high, man. But it's the matchup, right?
Yeah.
What is he on? Underdog?
He's not. Got this new keyboard. It's too damn loud. You hear that?
Mechanical keyboard?
Yeah.
I mean, he only went 1.2 innings against Rack. They had to pull him. That was his first start of the season, though. So he wasn't in shape, probably. Yeah, I don't know. See, he's just a boomer bust guy, man. So know what you're getting yourself into.
I know what I'm getting myself not into.
What?
Him. I will watch him from afar.
Can we back him on the first 5, though? Let's see here. Shino looked awful in his first start, too.
Mm-hmm.
7 hits, 6 turn run. He did get 6 strikeouts against Nippon now. I mean, they let him go, though. I mean, even getting rocked, they let him go 6 innings, 27 batters.
That's crazy. 27 batters.
Yeah. And we have his outs.
Oh, there. Bovada finally added the rest of the stuff. Let's see.
It's 17.5. Like, no
For their
multiplier.
first 5, they have Oryx +1, or plus 0.5 is minus 240. But I don't know, man. It's just doing it for fun. It's not crazy value or anything.
What if you did that and you did it and you paired it with the Nippon first 5? One line. You know?
We don't have that on Bovada yet for some reason. They just have that one game. I don't know why. But I don't know. It could work. It could work. I don't love it, though.
Yeah, here's the scary part. Like, if you want to consider his outs, like, Oryx by far has the most hits per game. They are a different team this year, man. Like, last year they really struggled hitting for a large portion of the season, especially towards the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they're second behind Salping. Them and Salping are like way ahead of everyone else in terms of hits per game and runs per game. So Nishino can easily get rocked here. Yeah, I would. I mean, if you want to back Miyagi, if you're gonna take his K's, then I would just take the first 5. Oric's money line here.
Yeah. I mean, their money line's only minus 185. I would think it would be.
Yeah, if you can pair that, just as this is like all it's just leans, but if you pair that with Nippon, you might get like decent plus money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All these are just pretty much leans today, guys. Sorry, there's not the best matchups or pitchers going.
Mm-hmm.
And the matchups that we want, we don't have this pitcher's props, and either their first start or just not enough data. So
yeah, I'm down with those 2 plays though. I do like those. Not as much as some of these plays we've had, but the Kato out and the Okagawa under. I think those are just a little bit of value.
yeah, I agree. 2.8. I mean, it's almost full payout at 3x. So
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting for Underdog to come on with it, because if they gave him at 17.5 and put it at 2.8, it would be 3.2 or 3.3 on Underdog, and that'd be a great play. But here we are, waiting.
Yep. Okay, there you go, guys. Don't love anything NPB wise. Let's take a look at shit. Rado goes today.
4? Come on, shit, Rado. We want that 4.5.
I know. We got weather. We got weather icons.
But yeah,
That's
let's look at Underdog if they have shit Rado at 4.5. I see he's not even on the board. It's probably because they have the 4 flat and Underdog's being Soho. They're probably copying KBO also.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, man. Their Asian baseball bookie must be on vacation or something. Or they fired him because they probably lost so much money with their stupid props last year.
Yeah. This Hernandez guy walks a ton. All these new imports walk so much. They're all so bad, bro. Mitch. I feel like he's due for a game in. But like I always say, he's hard to trust. It's good history last year against them. What's his line? 4.5. I think that's fair. I would lean the over on that. I need to pull now that we have some games in our belt, I need to pull the batting data and look at all the K percentages. The KBO teams, but all these SSG pitchers are pretty bad. Zach Logan's a lefty, right? Yeah. But I think Mitch is a righty. Yeah, they got the block. Yeah, I would lean the over here, man. Just given the history and his strikeout potential. But he's got to really limit the. He's got to limit the walks, man. Like 4 walks last game. It's good that he went 7 innings still, though. I mean, how many pitches did he throw? 101. I like to see that. I mean, they got a full leash on him, so yeah, I would lean the over on that, man. Rowe's gonna strike out at least once. Elvin Rodriguez is really bad. I mean, all these imports are, but I remember him. He's had 5 walks in back-to-back games. What are we doing here, bro? His last start against SSG was 9 hits, 2 home runs, 0 strikeouts, 5 walks. And now he gets KT. Right? Yeah. I don't want him catching. This one, strikeout king. I don't want. Yeah, this Lee Gangman struck out 3 times last night. I don't want him in the lineup either. And then I would consider the 3.5 under on Elvin. Look at all these new imports, man. They're all 3.5. So bad. I'm not gonna mess with James. What about Cheerios? It's been pretty bad to start the season, right? 6 hits, 9 hits. Oh my god, he's getting blasted. Even against Kiwoom. I mean, it makes sense he got 6 strikeouts because it's Kiwoom. They'll strike out, right? But it's 4 flat though? Yeah, that's right on the line, man. I can see him landing on. He lands on 4 a lot. So you're gonna be having a push there. LG has been striking out a lot, man, and I keep going back to it. It's because of Hong Chang Ki, man. He's been playing so bad, dude. Batting 163. Even shitty Shin Min Hayu got 4 Ks on him. This dude lives at 2 or 3 Ks per game. They're striking out. Wow. And they got Mr. Ku Chang Mo. I'm not familiar with him. He must be new. Was he a reliever last year? Yeah. Dude, he's only 3.5, man. See, the problem is they only let him go 78 pitches, and he only gave up 1 hit, no runs. So he's obviously on a short leash, man. That sucks. Probably because he's a turn reliever. Not used to going deep, so yeah, that's right there on the line. There's no way we have this pitching out. We do. Wow. Interesting. I'm gonna try to dig around some news on the Korean news sites and see if Commander talks about his pitch count, if they're gonna increase it at all, or if he's gonna stay on the limit. He went 87 here. Was it a blowout? Is that why? No, they went 5-2. And they were only up 2 runs when he left the game. I gotta look into that. I gotta look into why he left early. Okay. I mean, if LG is hitting like they normally do, I mean, I would consider his under. He just goes 80 pitches, probably goes 5 innings. Dude, Elvin? There's no way he's going 6 against KT? And that's the thing is like Kim Jin, you went 8 innings, 100 pitches last night. So they only used one reliever, so they can go to their bullpen early and fast tonight. I don't know. Is KT Han did not start last night. That hurt him. But have they cooled off? Are they in a cold streak right now? Is that what's going on here? No, they're coming off a game prior to that 7-run game. Looks like Jin just pitched a good game. I think not having Han in there really hurt him. I mean, this Elvin Rodriguez, man, 5 walks and back-to-back starts. I mean, not to say he's going to do it every game, but that's crazy that he won 101 pitches his first start ever. That kind of scares me. That kind of makes me nervous, guys. I'm not going to lie. They still let him go 90 after giving up 8 earned run and 9 hits, 5 walks. They still let him go 90 pitches. They might just let him die out there, even if he's getting blasted, man. I would say that's a lean. Maybe I would just stick with this under case more, depending on the lineup again. Like I would want a couple of those KT bats not in the lineup that have a high strikeout rate. And I would want Han back in the lineup today. Hopefully he just got a day's rest last night. Okay. I think lineups are really going to matter tonight. Consider Kiwoom money line with Busan doing a bullpen game and Raul pitching for Kiwoom. It's been really solid to start season. I would take NC half run line first 5 against Cheerios, man. He's been awful. Sawyer's has been very average. This one's hard to call. I want to say KT, especially how Rodriguez has been. But if he's just walking a bunch of dudes and not giving up hits and they can't bring runs in, I'm not sure, man. I mean, Mitch White, man, he's so boomer bust. So I would stay away from game lines and that SSG Hanwha for sure. Okay. So maybe Elvin's under Alex, but I'm probably going to lean his strikeouts, like I said, depending on the KT lineup. Sawyer, I'm going to look into Lati bats. Tonight I'm going to compile a spreadsheet and like get the actual K percentages for each team, KBO team's bats. Get a better idea and try to look at like versus left-handed versus right-handed. It's going to be limited data, obviously, because the season just started, but better than nothing to go off of. I've not been tracking Lati at all, so like I don't know how they've been doing. I'm just striking out. One really good pitcher got 5 against Young Pyle got 9. Sheesh. Striking out versus righties, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, 3.5 is probably just too low for Sawyer. For Matthew there. A lot of these lines, man, they feel really tight. They feel appropriate. I think the pitching outs are interesting, though. I have to look into them. For sure. Those would be the leads, though, man. All right, Mitch White over K's, Rodriguez under K's, depending on the KP lineup, or is under pitching outs. Oops, wrong import. But just let me know if you guys got anything else, man. You got anything else? Eye hole hunters, what's up, Ayo? What's up, J. Cole, Kevin? Alex Kirkland, 11 hits, 12 runs in 2 innings. Oh, yeah. Lee for Samsung, the pitcher. He got treated dirty. Dirty. But, all right. Try to be back. We should get a better NPB slate tomorrow. I think this is probably like is it the last game of the series, or like the start of the new rotation, top of the rotation again tomorrow. This has got to be the bottom.
Today's like the last day. Your laundry's dirty, and you're just putting on those last clothes you don't like to wear.
Yeah.
Tomorrow will be the nice laundry's done day.
Yeah. Cool, guys. All right, Unrated. I will catch you tomorrow. Then we'll be back on.
All right, bro. Talk to you soon.
All right, guys. Good luck, guys.